And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Randy VanWagonor is our guest, President, MVCC, only the 5th president in the history of the college since 1946. The Ted Moore Run.
Yes.
That's upcoming.
Yep.
Off the top of your head?
The first Saturday in May. I believe it's May 4th. And this will be going in maybe 23rd year or so.
Wow.
Honoring Ted Moore, amazing MVCC professor who was struck down by a drunk driver. And the event, it's a 5K run and also a walk. There on our Utica campus Saturday morning, May 4th, and raises money for the Ted Moore Scholarship, and was actually the first time I ever ran without a ball. I never saw the why you would run without a football or a basketball or some baseball, and ran the 5K there and kind of got hooked. And I encourage everybody, it's early in May, so it's a great warm-up for the Boilermaker.
And do they register in advance for that, Randy?
Yeah, they can register off the mvcc.edu website. It'll be right there.
Okay. The Ted Moore, was he mathematics?
It was mathematics.
Yeah,
Yep.
and a genuinely nice guy, too.
Yeah.
And his name is kept alive by that. The future of colleges, we've seen this profession change, seems like overnight. Retail, incredible what people do now in their shopping practices. They do so much online. What about colleges? Are we going to be sitting home at our computers, going to school?
Some people already are, for sure, but I think there's, for me, the evolution of community colleges and what do we do well. We provide access and support, reliable, for the trusted organizational asset for the community, that there are already so many choices for students. I call it wildly accessible content in so many ways. You can learn off YouTube and podcasts and all these different ways, and there are private companies starting up that are now creating transcripts, platforms for people to create their own personal transcript for all these different ways that they learn. And I see community colleges having kind of a unique niche in kind of being a broker of education, certainly offering the solid first 2 years, but then also finding different ways to learn, where workforce employers are asking for more technical skills in shorter chunks. So MVCC was actually the first community college in the SUNY system to pass a micro-credential policy. So instead of having to wait 2 years for a degree, 1 year for a certificate, you might only go 1 semester for a micro-credential in a very specific industry certification, for example, that then ladders up into the 1 year certificate or the 2 year degree.
Like welding?
Welding's a great example. Cybersecurity is another opportunity. Hospitality, culinary skills, multiple fields along those lines. And then when I talk about being a broker, an example of that is our University Partners and Transfer Center. SUNY Poly and Utica College are our top 2 transfer institutions, but they can only offer programs in so many ways and so many fields. And we've partnered with Utica College to offer an evening cohort-based program on our Utica campus. Bellevue University out of Nebraska, they have community college partnerships all across the country. They offer online programs where you take 2 classes every 8 weeks. Very well designed, instructional design, and students have scores of students in those programs with Bellevue online. They can still come to our campus, use our facilities, because some of our students have so complex home lives. Their home lives are so complex that the support systems that they build while at MVCC, it just makes it that much more comfortable if we can provide them with those online options.
What's your biggest major over there? What are most students taking?
And that'll be changing. Right now, our biggest program is general studies. Students coming to us looking to just get some transfer courses, but at the same time, they need they need to get on a path sooner. So we're looking to revamp, make some major revisions to the curriculum so that students are choosing a program path sooner and with greater support. But beyond general studies, business, criminal justice are really the two biggest ones.
You've got some sports teams over there that have done very well recently.
Yeah, the men's basketball team has been fantastic. Both soccer teams had great seasons in the fall. It really is remarkable. Out of 180 Division III community colleges across the country, the number 2 and 3 ranked teams in the country were 12 miles apart here at Herkimer and MVCC.
Yeah, what do you attribute MV's success to in athletics? You've got a good basketball coach over there, I know that.
Matt St. Croix just got his 300th win, and Gary Broadhurst, the athletic director, he's been at the college since the late 70s, was a outstanding star athlete for us when he was a student at MVCC, and he learned so much from Bob Jorgensen, who the field house is named after, and Gary has really built on what Bob created. Gary has taken things to the next level. A few years back, we had, I think it was 5 out of 7 consecutive years, 5 out of 7 years, we had the National Student Athlete of the Year. And across 21 athletic programs, we typically have about a 68% winning percentage across all the programs, which is just remarkable.
I've had a lot more questions for you, but we're out of time. Maybe you come back
I'd love to.
Sooner rather than later.
That sounds like
And the open house is?
Friday, April 6th at the Jorgensen Center.
Good. Do they need to call over there if they want to come over?
Please, it's open. It's
Just show up.
That'd be great.
Good. Good to see you.
RSVP would help, but they can show up. No
All
question.
right. Good. Thanks, Randy. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll be back next week. Don't forget SandwayHomepage.com. Lots of good stuff there. Until next time, take care of yourself, everybody.